Hello there internet dwellers, welcome back once again to another video. Today I have something pretty exciting to share with you because Kane Pixel has released a new series called People Still Live Here. I'm not sure what to expect, but when Kane Pixel drops something, you know it's going to be amazing. Be sure to go check out Kane Pixel down below. Their channel will be linked there alongside the playlist of this new series. There's only 3 videos so far, and obviously there's still more to this. It looks like it's going to be some kind of lost media type deal, especially the second video here, People Still Live Here, and I love me some lost media. So without further ado guys, if you're excited, leave a like rating down below, subscribe for more reaction content, and let's jump into this. SAYWELL. Okay, so this is the first video called SAYWELL, and if it's anything like The Rolling Giant or The Oldest View, this is the intro video to what we are to expect. Very artistic usually, and hidden with a bunch of meanings. So we'll be sure to be checking out the comment section below to see if there's any kind of hidden thing in this, because there definitely is going to be, let's say that. Here we go, SAYWELL. I tell you what, the soundscape that Kane uses is so good. This guy is so artistically talented at telling a story through sounds and like obviously visuals. Okay, so some kind of machine, some kind of like toy perhaps. It's very flimsy, so my god, what's that? Bunch of eyeballs. Okay, so it's like a puppet, and that mechanism's like controlling the eyes. Ugh. What's that freaking... what's his name? Hank Schrader? What's happened? What happened there? Okay, that's Morse code, sped up, I think. Can anyone translate that in real time? Interesting, okay. So let's quickly go into the comment section because there's always... oh, hang on a sec. There are always people a lot smarter than me in these comment sections. Here we go. A small boy, thank you for this. 114, this is Morse code sped up. I used an online decoder and this was the message. And now my body has become one with a faraway land. I am the meadow and the sky all around. You work on the land and so you work for the land. And in return, the land accepts you. You may think your work is finite and conclusive when the time comes to depart, but the land will always remember what you gave to it, and in time, you and your work will live on through the land. That sounds... okay, so it's basically saying you reap what you sow kind of thing. It's like fertilizing the land and like planting stuff. You're going to reap what you sow, and it's saying that you're not going to be forgotten for the work that you put in, which... without any other context makes no sense, but let's carry on through this comment section. Here we go, this is by @100dead. So the blinking character is a product called a laughing head, produced sometime around the 70s and 80s. It would blink, spit water, and either yodel or laugh. That sounds absolutely terrifying. What was it with freaking toys and dolls and stuff from the 70s and 80s being absolutely terrifying? The hanging patterned fabric is a tie that would be attached to the bottom of the laughing head. Pulling on it would activate the head. The mechanism at 033 is most likely a tongue, which moved around below the squirt gun used to spit. Oh, this tongue here. Why would you want something to spit on you like that? I mean, already like, it would yodel and laugh. That is horrifying to think about. Imagine that thing just going off in the middle of the night, just laughing. Let's have a look at what a laughing head actually is. Let's have a look quick. Oh my goodness. Look at this thing. It's like a babushka. Why would you want that in your home? Is the series going to be centralized around this particular thing? And if so, like, what would it be? Usually it goes down like a possession kind of route, or something is wrong with it, or maybe it has a history of something and the owner is bad or something like that. But we'll find out, I guess.
People still live here. Version 8.3.
Right, so this one is quite different to the one we just saw because this is gameplay footage of what seems to be what I'm guessing is some kind of lost game that never made it to the light of day. But it's 17 minutes long. I don't think there's... Oh, hang on. There's a little thing here in the description. Let me just have a look. Oh. Okay, we'll check this out afterwards, guys. It might make more sense after we watch the video. Marathon 8 Software Inc. Marathon 8 Soft. This interactive video game is a comprehensive reconstruction of the events experienced and documented by Clifton J. Saywell between 1934 and 1946. Okay, in memory of Clifton J. Saywell. Man, I love stuff like this. Something that brings, based on true story stuff always gets me. I eat that shit up. I'm sorry. People still live here. That's oddly haunting. Custom file options, stats. Here we go. This is old school. You lie awake, unable to take your mind off what you discovered out in the swamp. Tomorrow you will return to that place. Was that outside? That genuinely sounded like something outside my window. Unless it just did it again. Do you remember the overgrown man from when you were a child? The overgrown man, Slender Man, he said you must go to the meadow alone. You always wondered what he had meant by that. Goodness. Here we go. Little first-person interactive game. So is this meant to be like a horror game based on a real-life experience? I love stuff like that, man. It's awesome. Damn, look at this. Look at those trees, man. They've seen better days. Absolute 2D. Okay, here we go. So it's like a tent, and it goes underground, and it's got like a Hypno logo there. Like for sleep or whatever. So does that represent you're about to go to sleep? You're about to be hypnotized? You're entering Sleepland? Oh wow, okay, this just took a turn. Jeez. Look at this. What is it about like PlayStation 1 kind of graphics that is just so eerie? It's so creepy. Okay. Let's pay attention to all the details, guys. Day 1. Oh my god, it's like Animal Crossing. Okay. It's like a little barracks almost. Find all 3 items and leave before sunset. A 1-pum watch compressor. So is the overgrown man that head that we saw in the last video something to do with that? Because I believe in the Rolling Giant Oldest View series, the first video we saw was of like kind of like the mask, I think, of the Rolling Giant. Damn, look at that. That's liminal right there, guys. This is like a level of the back rooms. What's that? Oh, okay. Blue, red, and gold. So I'm guessing the newspaper clip that is attached to this video will probably explain a little bit more of what actually happened. And I wonder if it's an actual true story, because it seems like Kane takes his inspirations of like these historical figures or whatever, or just like things that are actually out there in the real world, and turns them and twists them into something like surreal. Okay, so we got the clock, the watch. That was on a picnic blanket that had stones on them to keep it from flying up. So we got like a windmill here. And the game's called People Still Live Here. So people obviously still live here. So maybe someone's going to be in one of these houses. Just has that vibe of like no players online. You know, when you're just on your own in a game that's meant to be a multiplayer game. And it just feels like you're not alone. I love those kinds of like creepypastas. Like a haunted game. Yeah, what's this? Is this like a van or a house? It's got no door. It's got windows, unless it's on the other side. Oh, there we go, okay. Go on, have a look. Oh, was there something there? No. Okay. What is this place? What is that picture? Red, green, blue. Inspect. Okay, so it's an arrow going through. It just... Okay. What the heck is that thing? Nothing in there? No? Thought I heard some sound then. Okay, so... Guessing we have to follow that, but... Hang on, there's something over... I feel like there's something over there. Well, luckily for us guys, we're not playing this game. Else I would have immediately failed there and been like, I don't know what I'm meant to do here. Luckily we probably have an adept player here. Okay. What is this? It's like a water feature. Oh, there's another item there though. That's cool. What's the betting that once all items are collected, everything's gonna go like dark or something? Yeah, you wouldn't really know where to go at this point, would you? Guess get up somewhere high and have a look around. Trying to think what that little picture meant. Here we go. This is what it meant. So you're meant to go from bottom left to, I think it's on that side over there, to the right, and you just keep going. I think it's here, right? Where he is now. There, look, it's showing you where it is, right there. There. You have to go towards there. Okay, that's cool. Nice little puzzle solver there. So maybe I would have, I don't know, I just wouldn't have thought to go out and, I don't know. I'd be like, am I going the right way? I question myself a lot. I'm like, am I going the right way? Should I go this way? And because I question myself so much, I'm like, well, let's just not do it then. And I shut down anything that I was going to do. You shouldn't be like that, guys. Don't be like me. Go explore, as long as it's safe to do so. Well, it's going to take a little bit of time to get over there, I think. So Kane is obviously going into like game development here. What was that? To further tell a narrative. Oh, what the heck is that? That's moving at some speed, man. I'm guessing that is one of the people that still live here. Imagine that, having your own soundtrack wherever you go. Don't follow it. nothing there. You're gonna lose your way, man. Oh, there we go. Okay, what is that? That's some kind of like guarded facility there. So all that's missing is the compressor now. And I'm guessing he's going into like a well, I mean, this is kind of strange. Why do you need these items? These are very specific items that have no... It feels like they have no correlation to each other. I don't even know what that one on the left was. Okay, what is this place? See, this whole thing is going to be telling a story, guys. So these obviously are going to be real-life buildings. I'm guessing, that's just a guess. These are going to be real-life buildings. And most likely a real-life event that happened. And this is Kane's twist and interpretation to... Because if you think about it, when they did the Rolling Giant, the oldest view, it put a lot of eyes onto, like, the mall. Oh, here we go. Little entrance there. Here we go. Man, how the wind fades like that. Or is it fading? Okay, so we're going inside. Coming up from a manhole. It's like Metal Gear Solid 3. Okay, so they're obviously working on something here, and like something that the public shouldn't be seeing, because the big fence surrounding the facility would be, you know, a deterrent. I guess you could call it. Is the door? Well, the door's open. Okay, nice and easy. Okay, some kind of... Oh, you're just walking through the table there. That's nice. Oh, the game crashed? Or they're just not showing us what was in there. Man, this is sinister. Whatever's going on. Data hall. Okay, why was this thing shut in the first place? What were they, like...
Oh, thank goodness. Finally someone has opened the door. I've been stuck in this room forever.
My god, it's like freaking...
The shepherd's not mad, is he?
Baldi's
I was
Basics.
just trying to look at the computers to see where my favorite people were moved to. It's been a long time since I've read computer words, though, so I can't figure out how to get their location out of the machine. I think it's time for me to go home. Thank you for opening this door.
My goodness. Gonna follow him? Oh, he's zooming off. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Why was he trapped in there? Was there not like a switch from the other side? That man was left to starve to death. Why is that one flat? Return home. Oh, what was that? There was something behind you. You didn't even... It's like cans of peas, beans. There's something in that vent. Return home. Okay, he's got all the items. Data hall. Oh, he's closing the door again. I mean, that's clever. Was it that dude that was living in there, living off beans? Why were there just a bunch of beans in there? They just had a storage of beans for some reason.
Hey you! Over here!
Is that the same guy?
Hey you! Over here!
It is.
Hey, you're not going to tell anyone I was here, are you?
What?
I mean, you're technically allowed to.
but I would really appreciate it if you didn't. I don't want people to think I'm spying on their thoughts.
Spying on
I
that.
wouldn't do that. It is important to respect.
What was that? Was that freaking... This guy was just attacked by a freaking... what, a
Do that.
train light?
It is important to respect.
Yeah, that's like what you get on, like, before you, like, enter a railway, like, road, right? To warn you to stop because a train's coming. And it just abducted that man. What does he mean by spying on your thoughts? What facility is this? Maybe that article, like I said, will clear this all up. We'll see. Why is this like... How have they done such a fantastic job of like creating this atmosphere like something's about to happen? Obviously, that dude just got abducted. That's something, but it feels like we're expecting something to happen at any point. How is this person not going to get abducted? Just that repetitive, those repetitive notes as well. Okay, where was home again? Back that way. Is it getting dark? No. This feels surreal. This feels like a dream almost. Okay. Is it me or does it look like... I don't know if it's getting darker or not. I don't think it is. It looks like it's going into sunset. Because those clouds are turning like pink, but maybe they're just always like that. I don't know. No, it's definitely... Yep. It's definitely... There's something there. There's something behind him. Okay. Oh my god, it's chasing him. Oh my god, what is that thing? Oh, hell no! Oh god, why is there like a train signal? You made it, day 1 complete. Times 3, okay, items 3 out of 3. What? Okay, that was the end. Hang on a sec, let me go back to the video and see what people are thinking about this. Before we read any comments, let's see what this thing actually is. Clifton J. Saywell, Bridgewater, Clifton J. Saywell, 80 of Bridgewater, died on Saturday, February 12, 1994, born in Bridgewater on February 8, 1914. He was the son of the late Edward and Mary Holmes Saywell, a lifelong resident of the area. He is remembered for his sharp mind and unique outlook on life. He pursued mathematics professionally after World War II, working as a human computer for local firms and government projects, and then as a rate analyst for New England Telephone. He spent his later years in the care of family members, particularly his niece Anne Timmerman, a quiet and introspective man. He was often seen walking near the edges of Hockamore Swamp or sitting on the porch of the Bridgewater Public Library with a small notebook in his hand. He's survived by his nephew Michael Saywell of Frederick, MD, along with several other nieces, nephews, and extended family members. He was predeceased by his sister, by his sister Margaret Hartman and his brother Edward Saywell. A burial service officiated by the Rev. Mark Howard will take place on Saturday, February 19th at Old St. Thomas Aquinas Cemetery, where Mr. Saywell will be laid to rest alongside his parents. Memorial contributions may be made to the Friends of the Bridgewater Public Library. Okay, so this is the obituary. And I'm guessing it's about this guy here. Hockamore Swamp. Hockomock Swamp's mysterious reputation attracts visitors to Bridgewater area. The Bridgewater Triangle is a mystical area of UFOs, ghosts, out-of-place animals, mythical creatures, and more. The library account attributes the term to New England-based cryptozoologist Lauren Coleman. It's a mystical area meant to be explored with a strong heart, an open mind, and a sense of adventure, according to the library description. Near the edges of Hockomock Swamp. Okay, and that's where the overgrown man is? Or something like that? Okay, so this is I don't know how to say that name. Jeez, that's a long name. But they said, what's scary about the railroad crossing is the knowledge that that isn't what it really is. This is a 2005 video recreation of events in the 1930s/40s. Saywell didn't see a railroad crossing sign attack someone. What he saw was so foreign to him that the closest thing the game director could come up with was an in-game proxy, an extremely fastly sprinting, blaring railroad crossing sign. When you realize that the monster here is the closest approximation a 2005 indie game dev has to approximating what Saywell actually saw, this scene becomes 100 times more unnerving. It almost has Flatwoods monster or even an Eldritch abomination quality to it. Whatever it was that Saywell saw, it definitely wasn't a railroad sign. It might be a reach, but it looks like the bloody corpse of the server guy is just behind the "You made it" sign at the very end. Oh yeah, you do see it behind here. So this dude Clifton obviously saw something that I don't know. It doesn't obviously say what he saw, but this is a game that was meant to recreate something that Clifton did see. And obviously, like that comment said, the closest thing that this developer could get to this thing was a railroad crossing sign. And it reminds me kind of, I guess, of like a siren head kind of creature, where it's like, it's literally a big siren, like a lamppost head that kind of like screams stuff at you. But anyway, we're going to move on to the last video now, which is 35 seconds long.
Graveyard.
Right, so here we go. This one's called Graveyard. It's 35 seconds. This one's a little bit more like updated. It's not like a 2005 game. It looks a little bit more... What is this? Could it be the actual... No. There we go. There's a railroad crossing there. What? So these were the fields. It's called Graveyard. Okay, well, this just got super confusing. So this is a recreation of what this was meant to be. And is this meant to be real footage of what someone saw? So it's called Graveyard, and there's multiple of these things here. So is it Graveyard of these things? I'm really intrigued and curious to see what this thing actually is in its full visibility. Like what it actually is. Like what took that guy away? A railroad sign that moves at like really fast speeds. Like, how do you think of these things? And it's so unnerving because it's like, it's not what you'd expect a monster to look like. This thing is meant to represent danger to like a car telling you that, okay, you need to stop because there's a train coming. But the thing in itself that's telling you about the danger is the danger.
I am the danger.
I don't know what I have to think. Like, we'll have to see where this goes. But I guess maybe like there might be a story of Clifton. Looking at Kane Pixel's Backrooms subreddit here, someone asked if Clifton J. Saywell is a real person, and Can't Wait to Use Internet says no, he's not a real person, but what caught me off guard is that many of the surrounding names are. Clifton J. Saywell is a name that gets almost no Google results. I can't find a single real person who ever lived by that name. Great, that helps to clarify that this is fiction in a fictional setting. But his father, Edward Saywell, that's the name of the curator of the Boston Fine Arts Museum. How weird. The name fits exactly one real person who lives mere miles away from where Clifton allegedly died. He's not a character made up for the game, he's a real mildly famous person. Odd, and he's much too young to have been the father of an 80-year-old in 1995. Clifton's caretaker Ann Timmerman also traces to a singular real person with a professional web presence. She is a doctor, again not a fictional character. Both of these IRL people live within 20 miles of Bridgewater, Massachusetts. In terms of other identically named people elsewhere in the country, there are few to none. I didn't Google Boston, the top results for the names were coincidentally located there. So this is a true story based on a person that doesn't actually exist, so I guess it's kind of like non-fiction fiction. I don't know, that sounds weird out loud. But that was mind-boggling, and I'm looking forward to seeing where this one goes, because it's I mean, horrors beyond my comprehension happening right now, and I would love to see what this actual threat is. Or maybe it's one of those things where you can't understand what the threat is. It's just you can't comprehend it. The human mind cannot comprehend it. But I'm looking forward to seeing where the story goes, like I said. Anyway, guys, that is today's video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to go check out Kane Pixel's video. The channel will be linked down below alongside the playlist. Go watch it for yourself. And if you guys have a theory as to what's actually happening here, let me know in the comment section down below, because I love reading through them. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed my reaction, why not leave a like rating down below? Subscribe, as this is the majority of my content, reacting to analog horror, found footage, that kind of thing. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.